It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. So I was at Wendy's today. Only thing I ate at Wendy's is a little 99-cent junior milkshake, and they're like this little, and they're so cute. So we were in the drive-thru. The intercom was facing kind of outwards, so we were not exactly straight with it yet, and I couldn't make the order. There was a guy in front of me in a truck. He had all this space in front of him to move up. So I beeped him, beep beep, and I could see him in his little side mirror because he had his window down. He's smoking a cigarette. And I was like beep beep, and I was like, I know he can hear me. I know he can hear me. Beep 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 beep. I know he can hear me. There's a little guy bringing the trash out. My window don't work. I had to open the door, and I was like, hey, ask that man right there to pull up. I know he heard me beeping. The dude looked in his mirror. He was looking at me, and I was looking at him, and I was still looking at him, and he was still looking at me. And I was like, you know you can hear me honking on you. Could you please pull up? And I'm trying to make an order. The guy was like, sir, can you please move up? When you are done making your order, pull all the way up. Then count your change. Then get your money ready. Do not hold up the back of the line just because you got your order in. That is not fair to me nor the person behind me. If you graduated from elementary school, middle school, somebody's high school, and somebody's university, there is no way that we should still be mixing up there, and there, two, and two, where and where, board and board, and whatever else, sense and sense. There is no possible way that if you have an education from where you were in elementary school, middle school, high school, and then some of us were even blessed enough to go to college, there is no way that you should still be struggling with these grammar terms, and there's no way that we should still be struggling with punctuation. You know how when you see statuses and you see someone's using the wrong there or the wrong to or the wrong where or the wrong whatever, it seems like it's your duty to correct it, and not correct it in a rude way or like I'm better than you way. I feel I have some accountability as a fellow student, as a fellow person, as a fellow friend, to look out for you. Like, hey buddy, I see you're trying to be smart. I see you're trying to have a witty status. I see you posted a deep intellectual idea, but it looks absolutely crazy now that you're using the wrong word. It's not coming across the way you think it is because it's the wrong word usage. They are is there, which is they are going, they are coming. There as in this is where we are. They are over there. There as in possession, like that is their bike. Maybe you should go get a couple scholastic books and maybe sit down and practice the 1, 2, 3s and the ABCs of grammar. If you go to church and you have a child sitting next to you and your child is kicking the back of someone's chair, or your child sticking their foot in that little crack in someone's chair, you know what I'm talking about. Or if your child's crawling up under the seat and he's crawling up between people's legs and he's flipping through people's Bible and he's digging through Miss Aunt Bernice's purse and eating all her Tic Tacs out of purse from down underneath the chair, you need to say something. I don't understand why parents ignore the fact that their child is being a terror and running amok. And I feel like some of you kids know what you're doing and you need to quit. There are churches that provide childcare while you are in service. There are churches who do not mind having your child for an hour or a half or two, maybe 5, depending on what church you go to, so that we can all have a pleasant sermon experience. Cameraman freaks me out because he be sitting there and he be staring. You don't want to move. You don't want to blink. You don't want to turn your head a little bit. Now all of a sudden your lips feel dry, but you don't want to reach for your chapstick because you don't want them to, catch you reaching. You want to lick your lips, but then you don't want to lick your lips. And then you want to take notes on your phone, but then you don't want people to think you're probably texting. And then you don't want to look up at the screen to see if you are on the screen because then you don't want them to see that you're looking, that you're on the screen. And then they change the clip on you. Whew. I I want to give a special shout out to my girl Jenny Fox. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to you. Mm-hmm. And she turned. Can I say that? How old you turned? I got you, girl. Thomas. The little engine that could name was Thomas, or at least the person that wrote the book name was Thomas. His name is Thomas because he was blue and he was long and he had big old eyes. And he was always smiling. Only their eyes moved, so they was like, hello.